Yeah. So Dynatrace Pagerduty integrations. First, what we are doing, what we are creating an alert profile. Okay. So in alert profile, what we have, all kind of severity. Correct. Like resource, custom, availability, unavailable, slowdown, all those things. Okay. And alert profile we are creating based on either management zone, yeah, based on yeah, will be single, right? So now suppose a Dynatrace is implemented based on customer. So customer, suppose we have enterprise Dynatrace environment, and based on that application like customer A, customer B, customer C, customer D, you are implementing Dynatrace. So you are creating a management zone customer A, B, C, D. Yeah, only one customer there we have. We are working for only one customer. They would be having a different kind of environments, right? Either prod, non-prod, load testing. So what we can, either we can create a management zone based on environment like prod, non-prod. So definitely that threshold value should be differ, right? When prod and non-prod, like priority, threshold value, everything will be default. So based on that, what we'll do, we'll create a first alert profile. So alert profile, you will knowing, right, how we can create. So very simple. So yesterday also we have created alert profile, right? So we have created alert profile. If we have management zone, then based on the management zone, here we have management zone, right? We don't have any management zone. That is the reason we don't select. Okay. So we have created this one. Now let's log into where Pagerduty. Pagerduty. Okay. Okay. Now I have logged into Pagerduty. Okay. Now what I need to do, I need to go for an integration, problem notification, add notification. Here I need to select. If I'll scroll down, if you select here, there will be a lot of third-party tools. Okay. Like email, Jira, Opsgenie, PagerDuty, ServiceNow, Slack, Trello, custom integration, all those things it is happening. Okay. So now let's select PagerDuty. Now display name, it could be anything. Dynatrace, Pager, Duty, prod, integration. Okay. Integration. You can give the application name also if you, something. Okay. So we have given environment. Okay. This is for prod. Account name we should give, right? So account name here, if I'll go, so account name, where you can see company name is this one. Account name I kept somewhere that is called training, I think so, while creating a account. Now I need to create a service name and service key. Okay. So service name I need to create from service directory. So I will go here. Okay. Create a new service. So service name I will give that Dynatrace. Okay. Now description is then not important. Next. I don't have any policy, escalation policy. So I will take default policy. Next. Okay. Intelligent, next. Here we have select the integration that used to alert this service. So here we don't have to select Dynatrace. It is coming Dynatrace and Dynatrace AppMon. AppMon is not needed. I'll select this one and create a service. Now service name is Dynatrace. Okay. And we have a service key. Okay. We'll give this one. And we need to select the alert profile. So prod. Now if I do the send test notification, now what is telling custom integration test successful. Okay. Now I'll do save changes. So now integration is done. Now let's log into AWS console and install some server agent. P57 XSP. Now integration is done. Okay. Now if I'll go Pagerduty, so now I can see that, right? Just now I've sent Dynatrace service. Now you can see that integration, right? In that alert. Okay. Now let's create some genuine alert. Okay. Genuine alert, I need to log in, launch instance, take Ubuntu where it is. Okay. Let's take it.micro. This one, two instance I'm taking, and 20 GB. All traffic anywhere, review, launch. Okay. Now this has been launch. Let's do where mobile extra. Okay. Let's run. Second also we'll try. Okay. Still run this one. Now it's open. Sudo space su apt-get update. So I'm installing a Dynatrace agent. Okay. So where I need to go? I need to create a pass token first. So integration, platform as a service, generated token, just giving pass token. Copy this. Go to deploy Dynatrace, start installation. Linux, put this path token, copy, putting on the server. Okay. Okay. Let's log into different server also. There's a different server. Okay. Now in this server also we'll install the agent. Why I'm installing an agent means we'll discuss one more thing. That is the reason I'm installing agent on the server. So you will receive a alert as well in that Pagerduty, and there is a concept which is called some custom metadata. Okay, metadata configuration. That I will show you that. Now you think both agents are Linux family, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Both server are Linux family. Suppose now let me erase this. So that there is a changing a threshold value. Either you can do per application, per host, per service, right? That threshold value for CPU, memory, disk, yeah, something. Okay. Either you can do globally, yeah, you can do for particular host. Okay. So now suppose both are Linux family. Okay. Now I am a customer A. Suppose BPI has I am a BPI owner of this application. I have 20 hosts. In that we have 20 hosts are Linux. Okay. Now, and you are a MY feeder application owner. Okay.
Okay.
You have 50 hosts. In that we have 20 we have Linux, 20 you have Windows, and 10 we have VMware host. Yeah, physical, you can say physical. Yeah, VMware. Oh, sorry, VMware. Okay. Now we have 20 Linux host, 20 Windows, and 10 VMware. You are a owner of MY feeder. So 20 Linux host, there is a application owner. Okay, A. For 20 Windows host, application owner is B, or 10 host is C. Here we have only one owner, A. I am the owner. Okay. Now I am the application owner for this. MY feeder has different application, right? Feeder.com, feederportal.com, something. And they have different portal and different that complete application was segregated in 3 teams. Okay. A, B, C, 3 application. Okay. Now A is the customer owner. He shared, I need an alert for my 20 hosts for CPU 80%, memory 80%, and disk also 80%. Okay. Customer, this is a B owner said, I need an alert for CPU 95%, memory 90%, and disk like 80%. Okay. Customer sees a payment gateway. He said CPU once reach 90 unit, memory I need for 85, and disk I need for 80. 3 application, 3 conditions. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and customer, this BP application has a different threshold. I said 90, 90, 90 for all those things. Now problem is how you will change the threshold value. If you are changing globally, you can keep only one threshold. Let me show you. If you are keeping globally, if I'll go anomaly detection and select infrastructure, you are changing a detect CPU utilization for host. Okay. Now, based on the custom setting, I said I need only once reach 80%. Okay. Memory also I said Linux memory higher than 90. Windows I said 80 for Linux also. Okay. Now disk also I said same thing. Low disk space in 20 means 80%. Okay. Lower than 20 means free is lower than 20 means it reach 80%. Okay. Now you kept this threshold value. How will you keep that for another host? Now this is for globally, like in that we have suppose 500 hosts. This threshold value is for 500 hosts if you are doing from the setting page. Okay. Now if I'll go to that host page, so we have installed the agent now. So let me open the host page. Now 2 agent is installed. If I'll go, you can see setting anomaly detection. So now what is telling? Use globally anomaly detection. So this is gray dot. So means it is working from taking from the globally. Correct. Are you getting my point? So if I'll remove this part, now everything is able. Yeah. Now I can keep this for 90.
Yeah.
This also I can keep 90. This I can keep 10. This I can keep 10, means this is also 90. So 90, 90 I can keep. What about 85? So I need to go particular host and change the threshold value. It will be difficult, right? Every host you are going and changing the threshold value. Right.
Yeah.
So we can segregate in the group. That is the reason, right? I said this 20 host I need to do this threshold. So there's only one, either one way is you do go to every host and change the threshold value. You disable setting globally. If I enable this part means it is supporting globally. Now it is taking from the setting page. Now if I'll disable this part, then it is taking for this host globally is not configured. Okay, so it is taking this threshold value. So either you need to go every host and you do the changes, right? I don't want to do that every host and do this. I can create a group that is called host group. If both are Linux family, Windows family, VMware family, and there is a customer A application, customer B, this is customer C. What I will do is I will segregate 10 host, 20 host, and I will create a host group. Okay. I'll define this host group name is Linux. If this group, host group name is Linux, is this group threshold value I will change, it will applicable for all the 20 hosts. So you should not go each and every host and change the threshold value.
So 3 host groups will be creating, one for Linux, one for Windows, and one for VMware.
VMware. So now, so how to create a host group? So host group you can create while installing the agent itself. You can create a host group. Now start installation. Select Linux or Windows. You can see here, right? Create a host group. You can see, right? Not if once you put the password, you can create a host group here itself while installing the agent. Okay. Suppose you missed out. Now you have missed out, right? Then what you will do? How you will create a host group? You need to do now. So we have missed out. So I need to create from on the server side. Server. Okay. So just to do Dynatrace host group and metadata configuration. Defining tag and metadata for host. Okay. So what I need to do is, so which path I need to do? I need to go this path. Okay.
Okay.
So what they're doing, you see, wait. See, see, custom metadata we are and one more thing that I'll show you that. One more thing, I am the 20 host owner, right? You are the 20 host owner. Okay. So I am trying to display your name, email ID, and phone number, some official phone number. Okay. Like anything related to this host, you should contact this name of this who is the owner. So I kept my name Deepak. Okay. What is their email ID? Deepak.ranjan. You can reach out to phone number and some support ticket. Okay. So anything related to this host, for this host, you create a support ticket and we can add some service now link, Pagerduty link. You click on there and create a ticket. Okay. So same way you can see this screenshot. What they did is app name, environment, help, organization, owner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything related, if this host CPU reach some issue, yeah, memory issue, yeah, some issue on related to this host, directly you can reach out to this person. Like you can either you can send an email, you can create a support ticket, all those things you can do. Whatever you suppose I am a new joiner, today I have joined, I don't have support ticket access, I can send an email, right? Boss, there's an issue in your application, please have a look, right? So that will be useful for you. So now, so how you can configure? So we can configure like, just a minute. So what I need to do is, I need to go to this, and there is called host group also. Okay. Now what to do? Let's go to this path. Okay. For Unix /lib. Okay. So I will go cd duplicate tab, cd slash /lib slash Dynatrace slash ls cd one agent ls cd agent ls cd config. Okay, now we are here. Okay, in this I'll create one folder. Okay, wait, I'll create one folder is called host custom property.conf file. Okay, I will create this one. So what I will do is go here, vi. Okay, open this. Now what you need to add is you need to add this one. So where I need to go, where, copy this. Just example I'm doing. Okay, test it. So you can change it later on. So app name I can give something here, insert mode. Okay, now where it went. Okay, now here I can change my app name is equal to some name that is called BPI environment name. Here I can add my email ID. Okay, like the buck. Here I am giving service not ticket access or something. Okay, and escape colon WQ exclamation mark exit. What is happening? You can't open file for a writing. Why it is not happening? Escape colon WQ. Why it is not allowing? Escape colon Q exclamation mark. Okay, just a minute. Let me just. Oh. So now you can integration problem notification and test notification done. Now let's go to alert profile, check for prod for resource how much time we have given, 0. So once alert will trigger, it should throw an alert. Throw an alert in where? In snow. So let's go to host, how much it is taking, memory. Oh my god, CPU is taking less than memory. Should send memory saturation issue should send host group high memory usage. Windows is 1%. I kept 20 also. I should throw. It will take time to throw an alert, but alert will receive on this portal now. Why it is not throwing? Disk, how much is consuming? 16 GB. 97%. Let's skip for disk. Where it is disk? Locally, I can disk elevate. CPU and memory should throw. Why it is not throwing? No problem itself is not generating. Okay. Let's do one thing with what we can do is I can do host where it went host this one host group graceful shutdown. Okay, so now I'm stopping this server.
Instance.
So I'll select this server, stop. Okay, now one server has been stopped, so it should throw an alert. Why that alert is not coming today? That refresh will happen in every 1 minute. So after 1 minute, so 11, you have to still it is showing up. So once it will slow down, then only it will throw alert, right? Still it is showing up. Now it is received, right? Graceful shutdown. So let's go to this. Now this I have received. Both problem, two problems we have received, right?
Yeah.
Now this both problem we should see in where? In that. So now we have two problems in this page, in this portal. Why still it is showing? This is working fine, right? Yeah. Why alert is not coming? This is working fine. Why to open incident? An hour ago. That's fine. Now see. Now we have received alert. Open problem. Graceful shutdown.
Okay.
Now we have received, right? That infrastructure alert. So now it is coming. So all the data is coming now. So you can see like this. See now. Open problem, graceful shutdown. You want to take action, all those things. It is is already resolved. You click on the resolve. That is something that is once you will work on the survey desk or some application team, then only now it has got resolved. See, resolved by Deepak Ranjan. Still, this problem also occurred. So like this, it will take a time to receive this alert. Okay, max to max 3 to 4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Once a Dynatrace has received a problem, after 3 or 4 minutes, at least it will take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we have one more, right? Two alert we have received, right? That host was now this is also received now it got received. So you acknowledge this. You want to assign with someone else, you can assign that someone else with some users. Now there is no users, right? So you can reassign the ticket, some responder, something. You can a lot of things you can do here. Okay. This is called this will be different admin. Okay, that event management, service now and all have a different admin. They used to take care of this integration configuration, but you will be knowing that it will be a good. Okay.
Okay.
So same way we used to integrate with ServiceNow, Pagerduty, Slack, yeah, team integration, something, any custom integration that you used to do that. Okay. So like this, we used to do that. This you understood, right? In the interview, most of the interview, they used to ask this kind of questions for custom configurations, like honor name, how you'll add something you would like to add that. That custom metadata configuration I showed you, right?
Yes.
That configuration people used to ask in the interview. What is the path? Which path you need to go? How you'll add custom metadata? Why it is required? How to create? How if see that host group while installing the agent itself we have. Earlier it was not there, but now while installing the agent, where I will go, installing the agent, there only we have a host group. You can see. So let's create a pass token one. Okay. Now see host group Linux is already defined, right? Now you will get options. So you can select a Linux group. You don't, you can create new. So you don't need Linux. You want to create a different host group.
Okay.
Now so don't give Linux, just you give BPI. Now it will take a new host group, API. Okay. So some other host group. So while installing the agent itself, we have an option. I haven't told you this one. Custom host name, like you want to define the host name. Now BPI is a host. BPI is a host group, right? Now you
Okay.
get BPI host group. Now you want to define a sorry. Okay, BPI is host. Now you want to define a host name. You can give BPI hyphen 01 hyphen. This is the app server. So app something 01 something like this you can keep. Okay. Tag you want to add, that you can add some properties you want to add, you can add the property. But this is while installing itself, but you might have missed out, right? Then you cannot go and saying that uninstall the agent, I have forgot to configure that host group or something, right? So once you forgot also, you can configure that host group. Host name is very simple, right? If you forget the host name in the host page, if you go edit host page, you can able to configure the host name. But what about host group? Tag also you can able to configure that manual and automatic. But what about host group? Host group you need to do it manually from the server. Okay. That's it for today.
Process group as well here.
Which one?
Process group.
Where it is?
Like host group only. Do we also have process group?
We have process and process group, but a process group you don't configure. Okay. Process is running on some of the server, right?
Yes.
So once, so let's go to technology. Okay. Let's log into another environment. See, In the technology overview, all the process groups are there. See, for Citrix application, we have a 7 process group. Okay. For Node.js, we have 24. Java, we have 17 process groups. So these are the process group. Okay. One process group has multiple process. Now see, this is the process group. This has 2 process. API remote.jar API. This is restart. This is running. This is restart is pending. Now you are thinking, right? This process group has multiple process. See, if this process is running on nginx mesosh marathon mesosh, this is running on Tomcat. Okay. So one process group has multiple process. Okay. So what do they now? This process monitored separately. So we are monitoring this process. Okay. Process you can do the taggings. Tagging you can do. See. So what you do? Tagging running on which server? For this process, which service, like we can add some service level tag. It, because see, lets you understand some more thing. If you go to that task manager, right? If you go to the task manager, you see now Google Chrome running as a process, right? Now you are using Google Chrome, right? So that process is running. In that process, what are the service you are using? These are the service. Same way, this Zoom we are application we are using right now, right? So Zoom is the application. So Zoom is a process. They are taking 32-bit process, but they are having Zoom control, Zoom cloud meeting. These are the process. These are the service. They are providing a service. Now these are the background process are running. See Adobe. Now if I'll go to that service, see all the service. These are the service. So 100% sure that each now why you are not showing this process Zoom, because Zoom is hosted somewhere, right? So that service will be defined somewhere else. Now you can see that process is running here. So definitely to run any service background, there will be some process will be running. If process went down, service went down. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the reason we are not doing any configuration process, but we are doing alerting. So if I'll go edit setting, we can monitor this. Once enable process group for availability monitoring. Once process becomes unavailable, you throw an alert. If any process related to this process group, you can see, right? Related to this process group, okay? Any process will be like this have a 2 process, right? API remote.jar. Both the process, any process went unavailable, it will throw an alert. Okay. Like that we used to do. Then connectivity, TCP connectivity problem, if there's a network issue, something. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll discuss on Monday. Okay.
On Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday I'll teach you some some dashboarding tools. Okay, like Power BI, yeah, Moogsoft. Okay, like there are a lot of alerts. Your deduplication is happening. Okay, now you are getting a lot of alerts, right? Now you are filtering the alerts and putting to your some other tools if it is large enterprise. So that integration like Power BI basically we use for dashboarding and reporting feature. So how you can integrate Dynatrace with Power BI, and there will be a Power BI admin. They used to take care. Once your integration is done, they will take care. If you know, then so far so good. But Power BI admin is different. So they used to take care. That integration I'll teach you. Then there is tool is called Moogsoft. So we will integrate Dynatrace with Moogsoft. That I'll teach you. And then we can discuss about some like features about Dynatrace, like the difference between Dynatrace, App Dynamics, Datadog, what are the tools we have. So we'll tell you about that difference between all those things, and that's it. Then we'll wind up this. Okay.
Okay.
So Monday we'll try to finish everything.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Did you call to Praveen? Hey, Praveen pinged me.
Uh-huh.
He pinged me yesterday. I was